all you movie fans and fanatics out there, it's your boy McQueen's Movies back in a review, and today we're talking about 1987's Predator, starring Arnold Schwarzenegger, that follows Arnold Schwarzenegger's military team being deployed to the jungles to track down the Predator from a former team that tried to find them that was actually killed by the Predator, and Arnold has to battle the Predator throughout the whole movie. This movie is start to finish well-roundedly and greatly put together. It's seamlessly connected, everything flows nice. The beginning is slow, it introduces us to the plot, the character, what they're doing, where they are in the jungle, and then it just goes. And it goes fast. It's brutal, it's intense, it's terrifying that the Predator sees you, but you can't see it. It's terrifying to think about. I can't even imagine trying to hunt down a creature like that I can't see. I can't even imagine it. It's one of those things that I would check out. If you told me I couldn't see it, I'd be like, nope, take it back home. But no, Arnold says, nah, screw that, I'm gonna fight it and kill it. And the whole movie, he watches his team get picked off one by one by the Predator in gruesome ways, non-gruesome ways, quick, fast ways, sacrifices that should not have happened that he doesn't like. But at the end of the day, he outsmarts the Predator and uses his strategies of setting up traps and to lure it to where he wants it to be to end up killing it. And then in the movie, the sequences are crazy. The first person perspective of the Predator is so interesting because all you see is the heat signatures, because the Predator sees with your body temperature. If you're too hot, it sees you. If you're too cold, it won't see you. So it's one of those things that's, you can't see it, but if you're smart enough, you can defeat the Predator. And that's what Arnold does exactly in this movie. He uses the smarts that he learns from the Predator to understand how the Predator functions and why and how he hunts him down, and to use it to his advantage. He sets up multiple different traps, tree traps, net traps, traps to hurt the Predator, because the Predator does bleed, but it doesn't die. It requires a lot of damage to kill it. It's kind of like if Michael Myers was on steroids, too, because Michael Myers can be killed, but it will take a lot to kill Michael Myers. The Predator's the same way. So Michael Myers is, he walks and he can catch up with you. The Predator stalks you and watches you from the trees and watches you where you can't see it. And you can only see it with an outline. And I want to praise the CGI, because there were scenes in this movie that my friend was like, can you see the Predator? And I was like, no, where is he? Because the CGI is so good that you can't even see the Predator in some cases. Now, later in the movie, I went, oh yeah, there's the Predator, I see him because he's jumping down, but like, at first, I couldn't see him. I was looking for him, I couldn't see the Predator, which is insane CGI work by the directors in this movie. Now, given 1987, so this is the prime of the Arnold vs. Sylvester Stallone, like, feud, because we had Rambo with Sylvester Stallone, we had Predator, the Terminator with Arnold. It was like the 80s and early 90s of action cinema, so we had Jingle All the Way, we had Terminator, Rambo, Predator. This is prime Sylvester Stallone. Rocky came out in that time from too, so it's very interesting that Arnold decided to do this role, and he did an amazing job. I haven't watched a lot of Arnold movies. I'm not the biggest fan of him, but I love the Predator. I love Jingle All the Way. I love the Terminator. I need to watch the rest of the Terminator movies, but I do like the first Terminator movie. So, definitely a fun movie. I had a blast with it. I had a very fun time. It was definitely a fun movie. Definitely felt like a 1987 action movie. Definitely felt like it. I loved Arnold in this movie. He did a great job. The cinematography is fantastic. The scenery is immaculate. You're in the jungle. You know, if the jungle isn't beautiful, then it's scary. If it's not scary, then it's beautiful. And it incorporates it being beautiful and scary while being hunted by something that you can't see. Now, in terms of the Predator franchise, I've only seen like 3 of the movies. Predator, Prey, and Predator Badlands. So I can't really say a lot of the rest of the Predator movies, but yes, I do plan on watching the rest of the Predator movies. Because right now, I'm not going to stop with watching Predator, Prey, and Badlands. I do plan to watch Predator 2, Alien vs. Predator, and all that jazz. I do plan on ranking the entire franchise of Predator and Alien, and then Alien vs. Predator. I include all of the movies. I've seen Alien and Romulus, but not Alien 2, 3, Prometheus, all that stuff. But I will do a ranking video eventually when I do rank all of the movies of the franchises, because Alien and Predator is one franchise, but also 2 separate franchises. But they all come together with Alien vs. Predator, so. But I will give Predator a 9 out of 10. I do feel like there's some plot holes that weren't explained very well. I felt like the backstory of why they're there wasn't really dived into as much in depth as I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be more in depth, because all we knew is a team went into there to hunt the Predator, they were killed, then Arnold's team was sitting there behind them, and they wouldn't know, they knew what they were into, but also didn't know at the same time, and there was not much backstory on what they were doing and why they were doing it. So definitely a lot of things that I did like, but I do think that all 3 acts of the movie went well. I do think the runtime doesn't drag. It's about an hour 47, 2 hours long, so it doesn't feel like you're sitting through a drag fest of slow action. This is a run movie. It starts slow, and then it builds in intensity as you go. But it's definitely intense, as you just see. But if you guys have seen Predator, comment down below. What would you think of Predator? Would you give it a 9? More than 9? Less than a 9? And what would you guys rank the entire franchise of Predator, Alien, and both of them combined? Make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure you guys hit that notification button so you get notified when my face pops up on your feed. And make sure you guys love what you love, watch what you love, and continue to watch movies in theaters, because without you guys, theaters won't be a thing anymore. But next, I will be talking about my honorable mentions of my top 20 movies of the year list, and one of my, hopefully, final top 20 movies of the year list for 2025. So stay tuned for that. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, everyone.